Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope your day or night is beautiful so far. We are definitely going to get you clarity now. I actually did start this reading already and I got so tongue-tied and I don't know why. Maybe it's looking at the sassy picture or the energy I'm tapping into, but we're going to stay true to the energy that popped out of the angel deck because it is the angel of soulmates. So there is something pretty blessed, divine, and meant to be coming in your life, or this is somebody you already know it was meant to be. I am seeing if this is a soulmate that has been in your life for a long time, there is a renewal energy. I hear adventure. There is something that is, it's like a new chapter. It's not going to be like the old chapter, but if you need a little more adventure, if everything is just kind of the normal schedule, I do feel like you're ready to, itchy to kind of switch something up. But I feel like for most of you, this is somebody new coming in your life, and they are very different from whatever that last chapter or last relationship was. Even your overall energy feels different. I feel like you've been preparing for this or asking for something this special. It's a soulmate. So that's such a beautiful dynamic because it's embraced in love. There's always love here. This person always has your back. I mean, here you're like eye to eye, you know, heart to heart. This is somebody who holds your heart with like tender care. This is somebody that has unconditional love. Usually you've had other lifetimes together. I just heard maybe you have a mission. Maybe you have a mission together, but maybe it's this divine mission, a divine union. But I even see if this is somebody that, let's just say, for instance, at some point, maybe they move away or there's a separation. It's still with a soulmate done with that unconditional love. You still always want the best for that person. So this is really beautiful. It's a gentle energy. It's not like a karmic cycle person situation where you learn a harsh, hard, you need to get out of it quick kind of lesson. Every lesson you learn with this person, how you expand and how you grow it's gentle, it's soft. And it is expansion that I see that's going to happen with this person. I feel like you're going to grow together. Maybe you're going to inspire each other and grow. I'm getting like inspire each other to grow on your own. And yet I see you like really having this person's back and they have yours. I see a lot of inspiration. I also see a lot of pillow talk. So I'm going to let you see this card because it's pretty sassy. And there's something pretty sexy about them just making out, you know, right by the ocean on the top of the cliff. He ripped his shirt off. And even the angel up there is like, yeah. We've been waiting for this make-out session for a while. You're giving the angel a show here. So let's see what's going on. Let's keep this, get you some clarity. Let's start with a whispering heart because I am getting like a sassy but kind of gentle energy with this connection. It feels really special. So I don't even know if I did the intro. It's a timeless reading. See what feels like it fits and trust that divine guidance, direct connection you have to your higher self, to God, to source, to the universe. The answer is always in you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound and based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we are all uplifted in love. I keep looking at this. It looks like there's flowers flying. I see lavender and I see Iris, and I just thought of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I'll put that song in the playlist. Maybe there's something in those lyrics. So whispering heart love oracle. Let's see what God, source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What would be helpful to know about this soulmate? I said gentleness, right? I can feel it. Even if this person is really tough, male or female, because I kind of get that both of these people are pretty tough. There's a tenderness you have together. I also feel like if there was something that was bottled up, this person, I don't know why, it's just like knows how to pop your cork. But I'm also seeing perfume. So there is something about the way this person smells that's just magical to you. It's having a gentle spirit and being able to care deeply. That's a soulmate. I also feel like if you just meet this person or there's something that's pretty new, you almost can't quite comprehend why you care about them so fast, why you love them so fast, because you already do love them. It's the real deal here, and it's a good match. I want to say it's a perfect match, and there is no perfect match, but I do feel like you keep adjusting with this person. You keep getting back on the right page if something got out of alignment. Being able to care deeply, real deal. If you feel like you have been like bottled up for a while, or you only open up to the right person, you're going to surprise yourself how easily this person opens you up. Or if this is somebody that doesn't normally just open up to anybody, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like you kind of expect it, because I do feel like your energy is very comfortable, but I feel like you're going to surprise that person that they opened up so fast to you. I hope that made sense. I even feel like there was going to be a discussion about that. So let's get one more message to clarify Angel of Soulmates and tenderness. Oh, I just thought of Try a Little Tenderness. That's a good song. Okay. And then What's There, Love Me Tender by Elvis. You got Elvis. The king just came through for you today. Hey. All right, nope, that went back. Let's see if there's another message from here. Maybe you even connect to animals. You have this energy of loyalty. This is such a beautiful energy I'm tapping into. It's absolutely being orchestrated to come in your life, and beautiful timing. So this is, standing by each other through thick and thin. It's true love, and it's devotion. This person's hopelessly devoted to you. I just went grace on you. Oh my gosh. You have all these songs coming through there. They're devoted to you. They will be. Maybe it takes somebody a little time. I do feel like there are going to be these deep moments, but if this is somebody new coming in your life, allow it to develop at whatever pace it needs to. Because I feel like you might be a different pace than this person, but you're going to figure out how to adjust something together. And I do feel like that comes with good communication right off the bat. So look at this cute little dog. I'm definitely getting that. I don't know why I see you giving somebody like a back rub or like a belly rub. I just think of like Rose, or like a back scratch. I feel like if you or this person has a hard day, I mean, it does look kind of like a massage. It does look like some massage oil either. So maybe prepare for that. Maybe that's going to be a crowning moment for you. Or all right, let's go. See, I guess I keep getting like blushy today. So, I mean, hey, maybe this person gives good massages, or they're going to find out about your magic hands. Oh, I just thought of Healing Hands by Citizen Cope. That's a great song. All these songs are coming through. So let's go to the mystery deck. Let's just go mysterious. Go. I pulled that out. Look, I'm gonna show you halfway here. I mean, I did just see like a sassy time having a massage with this person. So, I mean, let's just keep going. I don't know why I just heard hot yoga. Maybe you do that couples yoga thing, or I'm feeling like there's some kind of healthy energy or exercise. Oh my God, this reading that you guys do together. So let's just keep going. Let's go to the mystery deck and get a couple of extra messages. Now this could go a different direction. As you can see, there's many cards here. So clarify or bring an extra message on loyalty, tenderness, and angel of soulmates. What is an extra message that would be helpful? Oh, you're going to have an out of this world experience with this person. It's like they're going to pop you into another dimension, into another galaxy and universe. There's something that's so out of this world about your dynamic, your energy together, the ideas you come up with when you're having that pillow talk or while you're doing your massaging. Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep going. I'm like blushing this whole reading. The UFO energy for me means it's just beyond comprehensible. It takes a little bit to like, did I just see what I just saw? Or did that just happen as it did? But if something felt like it was kind of out of this world, it's going to become your norm. So maybe you and this person are really unusual together. I mean, I kind of feel like you're going to, I feel like you have others around you that don't believe in this true love. I don't feel like that's everyone. Maybe that's just one friend, or that's a couple people. It could be family, it could be coworkers. But their idea of what a divine partnership, or their idea of what a partnership should be, is not your idea of what a divine partnership absolutely is. I feel like there's at least one person around you that just kind of doesn't believe in love. I feel like they feel it's very contractual. I actually see somebody in a situation where I don't think this is you, unless this was you maybe in the past, but I see somebody who's married or lived with this person a long time, but it kind of feels like they're just roommates with the person. And I don't even feel like they're that good of roommates. So I see two people sleeping in like different rooms. I'm not sure whose energy I just started tapping into, but that's not what I see here for you. I feel like there's an inner standing with this person, because I feel like you want to have as much, one-on-one sleeping next to each other time as you can. But I also feel like maybe somebody takes naps or something like that, where there's still a respect to this person. If somebody actually needs their space, somebody's not like having hurt feelings. They're like, just let me know you need space. I'll go do my thing. I am kind of getting that. And I feel like your dynamic, whatever it is almost so unbelievable that people may say it's too good to be true, except you're living it. You know it's true. So let's get you another one. What is an extra message for you? You passed the test. That's why the soulmate's coming in. There's also something about you and this person where each of you don't react in the same way as anybody from your past. It's actually really different. I'm also getting that this is some kind of spiritual test. You had to believe in your capabilities, or believe in how special you are, how unique you are, and that you would connect to somebody that cherished that. I feel like this wasn't a hard test for you, but I do feel like you had a lot of preparation. So that could be past karmic cycles or really hard times that you went through. It was like really, really getting to like, I don't know, like I see somebody studying in the library and underlining things in the books and really doing your notes, but like really going through it. But I feel like once you get it, you get it. I don't know why I just thought of Edgar Cayce. That was really weird. I just thought of Edgar Cayce and how he found out as a kid that he would just like fall asleep on his books and wake up and know everything in them. Maybe extra message for some of you, if some of you are taking some kind of test or exam, maybe you need to listen to it to subconsciously have it sink in while you are sleeping. We went away from love a little bit there, but I do feel like maybe that's an extra message for you. And I'm also getting maybe even hearing your own voice. I know that's really weird, but maybe you need to hear your own voice. So you've already put whatever you're studying into words, and now you're listening to yourself as like a study guide. and then just put something on repeat. I like how sometimes bonus messages do come out of the mystery deck. So let's get you one more for this whole thing. You're jumping timelines. So, I mean, at least you have a UFO. You're going to get on that timeline pretty fast. So I also feel like you feel like the timeline here with this person and these experiences you are having or going to have does feel like a whole new you. Like you're not even in the same world that you used to be before anymore. You were supposed to be on this timeline for a while. I do feel like there was something where some of you maybe got lost at the crossroads, or you didn't, you know, take a ride on that UFO when it was offered because it felt a little bit weird. You went, you know, back the way you knew, or I'm getting kind of, you stayed in a relationship before a little longer than you needed to, but I feel like once you were done, you're done. Like once you were over it, and I'm getting a lot of healing energy. Maybe that healing took a long time. I just keep hearing something is so different now, or coming in that's so different, so unexpected. So can you see these cards? I feel like they all go together. They're all like pink and blue. So divine truth. Let's go to the divine truth and get you a little deeper into the situation. What would be helpful from the divine truth on jumping timelines, heading in a whole new direction or a whole different direction than what you thought you would? I'm going to put these all together. Clarify, angels of soulmates, tenderness, loyalty, jumping timelines, UFO, and you passed the test. I feel like some of you didn't know you were taking, what is that, like a, what do they call that? Like a surprise test, like when you get to class and you don't really know that you were being tested until afterwards. So I don't think you should worry about something. I feel like your natural approach to something is a winner, but there might be somebody that's testing you, maybe stemming from past situations, and you didn't expect that you were being tested. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine because you're going to do something different than anyone else ever did in their past. It is not, I'm kind of getting, it's not really right that they put you to the test and you didn't even know you were in the exam, but I feel like you still have divine help in that situation, and for some reason somebody needed to feel more sure that these deep feelings they have for you were deep and not just something that was going to go away and chemistry was going to just kind of fizzle. I hope it made sense. Let's get, whoa, that was a really good catch. Let's get you one message. Message from the divine truth. You're irresistible. Look at you walking around with your puffy paint, neon glow in the dark. I feel like you change yourself up. Like just when somebody thinks they know your pattern, you're like, no, I'm gonna switch it up tomorrow and keep you guessing. You're irresistible. You know, the way you smell, the way you stand out, the way you support this person. Somebody can't resist you. They're also feeling a lot of sassy energy. There is a lot of chemistry. I'm absolutely getting that, you know, as you can see with the blushing in this reading today. I cannot resist you. You are and will be, again and again and again, the best I've ever had. You have my undivided attention. So it doesn't matter how sassy somebody else looks or who may turn heads. You are the focus of it. Somebody has tunnel vision just for you. I'm not saying that somebody doesn't have appreciation for beauty or if somebody is handsome, but you're going to feel confident that they can say that, but it doesn't take away from their energy or connection they have towards you. It's just different with you. So I am getting a very mature partnership here. I'm not getting that there's jealousy. I feel like this person knows they you're a catch, but I also feel like you feel the same way. So what is that song? Something Catching Feelings. I think it's a Pharrell, and there's like 3 people that sing it. I can't get the other one. I don't know if it's Katy Perry, but I'll find it. I'll find that song. I feel like it's a cool video. What else besides you being irresistible? You have this magnetic attraction towards one another, undivided attention and focus. I also feel like you're going to be up way too late. I feel like, yeah, it's almost going to be like a time warp or something like that when you're with this person, where maybe you just start a conversation and before you know it, you like got to get up to work in an hour or two. And I feel like it's not just once. I feel like you're going to have many of these nights, which is really nice because it feels like you don't even know how much time is going by, which means you're enjoying each other's company. So are there any other messages from the divine truth? Somebody is going out of their comfort zone because they're more comfortable with you than who they were, or being swallowed in that black hole. This is somebody who is not in the energy of fear. If this is somebody who related, so let's just say for some of you, if this was somebody who maybe tended to be at times an avoidant because something from their past connected fear and love together, you're going to be in the energy of so much love that this person's fear is going to dissipate. And that might take time for some of you. Maybe that's one of those conversations you're going to have, but I am releasing fears, stepping out of my comfort zone, and they're doing it because you have their undivided attention and they want to be close to you. I even feel like this person is, or you are, having this tender energy they didn't even, like almost didn't even know they could have with another person. I also like how this Catman thing, it's not Batman, it's a Catman, is like doing this, like, I don't know, the John Travolta dance. They're head over heels. Let's see, let's get another one. What's another message? Clarity on irresistible and no more in the comfort zone. This person likes to be a little, like stretched out with you. I feel like they know that when they stretch outside of what they were used to or what they've always done, that stretch feels like growth. That stretch feels like expansion. That stretch feels like adventure. It's where if somebody didn't want to change before, they're finding it more fun to change or be adaptable with you. I feel like than they ever were before. And you have a love offer. I mean, that seems to be the theme of this reading. You definitely have somebody that wants to offer you their heart, offer you their love. This is somebody that wants to offer you the world. They want to offer the very best version of them. And it's never going to be perfect. So this is somebody that's starting to recognize that there's such a beauty in imperfection and constant evolving, evolution, that constant change. And it's somebody that doesn't want to just change one time. There you go, honey, I changed. Do you like me now? It's like, now what can I do next? How can I make myself better now? So, and I don't feel like that's just this person. I feel like you are going to, maybe by default, maybe by inspiration, also be changing because of this person. So I want to offer you the world, and I promise you will have the best version of me. And this came under loyalty as well. So this person is going to follow through with their promises. They're going to try their best. Nobody is perfect. So even if there is something where it's a mess up, or somebody needs to make a rain date, or it needs to be redone in a different way, or something needs to be adapted, this person is going to give it their best. I'm getting the Four Agreements right now, that book. You know, you can only, as long as you give your best, the best you can do. The best you can do one day might not be the best you can give another day. But I feel like that's what this person wants to offer. Even if it's after a mess up, they're going to do their best to fix it, or, you know, to adjust something. I'm also getting somebody that really wants to hear you, listen to you, and not just in one ear, out the other situation, which is really nice. So I feel like we should do a timing card, but I have it on my shelf. I just organized everything over there, so let me go grab it quick. Oh, I have to find the pause button. I switched my camera the other way. I think it's this side. All right, divine timing cards. Let's get you, you know, a little timing. Timing can be weird, so let's just see some prominent times to look at. What would be helpful to know? I mean, you are jumping timelines. That's pretty big. So what are some times to look towards or look forward to? Create space. This keeps coming through in a lot of readings for you. You have to create space for it to happen sooner. So there's something that, you know, this angel's like, we want to see that makeout session already. We want to see you embrace each other and have that sexy pillow talk and and massage time together. We want to see you stretch outside your comfort zone and do something different that you enjoy in your lives and have this growth. But if you're tethering yourself to anything from the past, whether that is energetically or actually having physical things around you, just cleaning up. I've cleaned up recently. It feels like I am in a totally different house now. Dump out your weird junk drawer. You know, get rid of the old, I'm getting the love letters you wanted to send somebody but didn't. I feel like that was maybe healing for you. And I feel like there's something you thought you needed to keep, but you don't. Because this is going to be so much more special for where you are now. Maybe some of you do need to write something out and that will help heal, but I feel like you need to like let it go down the river. I see the winds of change blowing. So if you're wanting this to happen or you want somebody to come in, let's just say this person comes over after your first date and you have pictures of your ex everywhere, or I don't know, you have like, even if it's not that obvious, but it's things you did together or bought together or something like that, and you have all this nostalgic attachment to these things. Now, you can keep the things that are meaningful for you, but I do feel like some of you should even put it in a box or put it away, because you want this person to come in your space and feel like there is room for them. So are you making the room? Create space for it to happen sooner. Some of you might have to actually pass that test by creating the closure somewhere in your life. Let's get another one, because I started to auto shuffle. What is another divine timing message that would be the most helpful for you right now? And then I feel like we should move. That went back. We're gonna put it back. If it comes back again, it was meant to. And then we're gonna go to the tarot. So what does this say? Not the right time yet. So you have to make that space first. So this is up to you. It's going to be the right time, but you have to clear some of the past baggage, or clear some of your clutter, or do something different in your energy. Stretch yourself outside your comfort zone and do something a little different. Maybe you're not going to meet this person in your, you know, your everyday itinerary or where you usually go. Maybe it's somewhere different. I hear signing up. Maybe you're signing up for a class, or you're taking lessons or something like that. Let's get one more. I started auto shuffle. What else would be helpful? Time has been delayed. this might also not be you. Maybe you've been making some energetic space for a while, but maybe somebody is slow to come out of their comfort zone. I'm also getting that this is whatever I saw where you were up all night, more than a delay in a departure. I feel like it's more like a timing delayed. I don't know, like time slows down or something. But if time's delayed and the time is not right now, and it's time for you to have some preparation, I feel like that's maybe that studying for the test, getting ready for something that you know is going to happen. It's gonna happen. So let's get one more. I kind of like how these do sort of correlate to each other. So release the need to control the situation. Some of you want something to happen on your timing. I am sort of seeing that there is something that is that good old divine timing situation. But I feel like you're getting intuition, insight, and messages to help that timeline move forward a little faster, but you have to listen. And if you are controlling a situation that it has to be a certain person or it has to work out in a certain time frame or on your schedule, you're almost like delaying it from happening more naturally because you're putting too much energy into it. I do feel like something's going to happen really natural. It's not going to need, I'm getting the message that what is meant for you, it's actually a message on one of those spirit cards. And I don't know why I can almost hear, like read the whole thing. It says, what is meant for you is meant for you. It will not pass you by. You will not have to worry, force, or convince anything that is right. Relax your energy and allow what is right for you to come towards you. And in that relaxed state, that allowance, allow that, oh, it's giving me goosies, the messages and the intuition. I'm also getting inspiration. Doesn't mean you're just going to sit back and like, you know, put your feet up on the couch forever and not do anything. But it's in that meditation zone. It's in that inner awareness that you're going to receive the guidance on what to do next. And that could just be cleaning out the junk drawer, you know, or you might get this idea out of nowhere that maybe you want to do your hair or, you know, change something up about how you dress or go out to a certain place or sign up for a certain class or start studying something online that's a really cool subject that might be part of that pillow talk you have later with that person. Follow those inspirations that you get because they are some kind of preparation for you and you will see be valuable for you later. So let's go to the tarot. Yeah. I'm just not sure which one. I think this one. Let's do the Star-Kissed. What are some extra messages that would be helpful for you? Because I feel like all of these even annoyed, I'm going to say I was even annoyed when it was like, time is delayed, not the right time yet, create space for it to happen soon. Like all of that, like you see how I kept pulling cards? So I did get that energy where I feel like I wanted it to happen. Like, where is it already? Where are they already? Why isn't it happening faster? So I am getting that it has to be like a little bit of a retraction of your energy. A relaxation. And when it's the right time to move, you know, put it in gear and move. So what is the main focus that would be helpful right now? The main focus is, guess what it is? And it fell right on this card and it almost looks like the exact same color. I like it because this is, for me, you're actually getting out of the comfort zone. You have now left the premises. Elvis has left the building. You know, it's where you had that inspiring idea and then you actually put some action to expand. You booked the ticket for that vacation, you signed up for that class, you bought yourself an outfit to go out with your friends, whatever it is. You know, you put the plans down on something you're going to do different in your schedule, and you're going to get a little healthier and doing some exercise. Or you're going to start to clean the house, you know, corner by corner, whatever it is. This is when you get into the doing it. This is where you're actually on the journey. So you've left the castle wall, you got up off your throne, and you're actually on the journey. You're on the plane. You're heading to a new horizon, but you're not quite there yet. So you have to enjoy this journey, this in-between time. I also feel like with the Three of Wands, did I even tell you that's what that is? Look at how they look like each other. That's also where somebody is working their way to you. That's a song. I'll be working my way back to you, babe, with burning love inside. So either somebody's working their way towards you and you don't even know it. So what are you doing with your attention and time and energy and spirit in the meantime? Or you don't even know you're already on the path to meeting somebody, or I'm not even getting necessarily for someone. I feel like this is just kind of you having your own goals. I just feel like somebody happens to like get on the train or get on the plane with you and you're already on this journey. But I definitely feel like they want to come with you. So what does this say? It says notable growth. I did see all of that growth, that expansion. I actually just saw a nautilus shell, which is kind of an interesting way to think about expansion. I feel like it's a very feminine perspective. It's, you know, it's sacred geometry embodied in nature, you know, and it always reminds me of a spiral staircase, but not just going from point A to point B, the first floor to the second floor, like an elevator. I always see it as you are moving up or getting deeper, it's expanding, kind of like the universe. And you get to see every little angle as you go around that entire perspective, which is different than A, B, C, D, first floor, second floor, or third floor. It's much deeper. So maybe it's looking at every facet of a situation, or what's the next step so you can expand. I feel like you are going to notice a big difference in your energy. It does look like this person it's whatever I saw before, where you're relaxing your energy in, look at the shadow there, in like meditation, to receive the inspiration, to book it, to run, to put action into something. It's that balance between masculine and feminine, but it's a 3, so it's a creative energy. Let's see what it is upside down. Upside down, it's having the ticket in your hand and thinking that you're going to be late, so you just don't go at all, not going to go at all. It's like, no, you know, get yourself on a standby and still go. Better late, you know, than never. Better to step up at bat and try than to always sit there wondering and never try at all. So if there's an unexpected setback, I mean, it does say that the timing might not be right. Maybe that setback is not your situation. Maybe the person you are connecting to is the one having a little bit of a setback. Maybe there's also something happening behind a closed door to redirect you in the meantime, because something has to be prepared for you, just like you are preparing for something. But this is not just preparing for a person. This is doing it for you. You know, because you desire these changes. You desire this expansion. You desire this energy of self-love and spiritual fulfillment. So let's clarify the Three of Wands. I feel like some of you are walking more. I know this is an extra message, but I see some of you walking more, like getting in your steps. So instead of parking, you know, as close to the storefront as you can, park at the last space. I feel like you're doing little things that make a really big difference in your day. Because I feel like some of you don't really want to have the old gym schedule, but maybe pick up your groceries instead of pushing it in the cart. Or, I don't know, you're giving yourself like little excuses to do more. And I do feel like you're going to start to feel better. Notable growth. All right, clarify the Three of Wands. What is a deeper message on the Three of Wands? You are thinking way different, and you are, I mean, this is saying you have to let the baggage go, make room, and don't overly control the situation. If the Nine of Swords is jumping out with the Page of Swords, you might actually be observing somebody that is having a hard time. But it's that lead a horse to water. You can't fix somebody else. Somebody has to desire the change, even if your intentions are beautiful. So if you are the one in this energy of the Nine of Swords, this is anxiety, trying to control something and it's not going your way, or trying to not think about something so much that it subconsciously slips on back at night. It says reliving past trauma. I did have that message come through where somebody may have been like an avoidant, or maybe, you know, associated love and fear together because they never had something that was divine and beautiful and open. So if that's what somebody is learning, have patience. Somebody might go through some triggers here and there because that shit sucked in the past. So be, you know, gentle. Maybe this Page of Swords is just observing, so you know when it's the appropriate time to speak up, what the right thing to say is. Because sometimes the Page of Swords is a message that can come through kind of abruptly or harsh. So I am even seeing that some of you might even have moments. You'll get back on track. But if this is current moments and not past moments, where there might be little triggers here and there, but I still see somebody adjusting. Because I feel like your approach or your way of communicating is different than somebody else, where somebody is having self-realization or diving deep into what needs to change or how they should be growing, or even seeing those past situations differently than they ever have, seeing them through a healing energy. Because upside down, it's just accepting the past is the past. What's done is done. It's letting anything that was traumatic or weird or triggering or uncomfortable or not right for you, and accepting that it is what it is. But I'm getting whatever I saw before with you passing the test or having really hard homework so you could, sometimes that situation's that's the hard homework, so you don't have to repeat it in the next cycle. I'm also getting a lot of healing energy. Somebody's been through that kind of shit. They have true empathy. They have true inner standing of what it's like to go through the ringer, even if it's not the same ringer you and someone else went through. The Page of Swords, this could be a younger energy, but I'm getting a renewal of the way you're thinking, or a renewal of your mindset. I mean, it literally has a brain there, but it's both logical and creative. It's connecting the dots, but it's also painting outside the lines. It's also interesting because you have this person sitting here in meditation, where the answers come through, where the healing comes through. And meditation triggers, fires up both sides of the old noggin, as does music. So if some of you are musicians, pull out your guitar, pull out your flute, sing in the shower, you know, write down those lyrics, or even just listen to something that you love. But pay attention to its vibration, how you feel. It could be something really sad, but maybe you're working out some of those emotions that you've kept. Where's your bottle? You kept on bottled up. And that alone can be healing. A cry can be so cleansing, especially if it's been trapped inside of you. But even if you have a sad song that you need to hear, switch it up and put a happy one on. You know, put some disco on or some country on or something that, you know, makes you happy. It's strategy and solutions. And the other way, it's disconnected information. It's kind of somebody who, sometimes they see that as like somebody who's nosy, but they don't have all the news. They don't have all the knowledge. It's sometimes the know-it-all. But I'm getting that if somebody thought they knew it all, they're seeing here, there's so much new, beautiful energy to learn from, because they feel like you're going to learn with another person. So what's at the bottom? The Ace of Swords. So you're going to have clarity. It's about conversations. It's about clear communication. It's this epiphany light bulb moment you need to follow through with and get past the light is on. Now, you know, how can you make something grow? How can you take that idea into the next step? You know, you have all of this energy going on in your brain. Don't forget to connect your brain to your heart, the depth of your soul. If you were unsure of how you would figure something out, wait until the timing is right. You're going to figure it out. Don't get ahead of yourself, because if you get ahead of yourself and you overanalyze all these questions or projections or the need to control a situation, thinking of all the different possibilities before they actually happen, maybe in the moment, none of those possibilities exist, especially because you're on another timeline here. And what you will come up with might be something different on the spot when you're in that now, when you're there. So it's newfound clarity. If somebody was in confusion here, overwhelmed by stress in their life, or because this can be somebody really in their head, wrapped up in a situation, whether it's from the past or future projection, or just what happened like in the day. But something is going to come through as an idea, like, okay, this is the start to your new day. Because I feel like that's what this reading is. I feel like it's the start of your brand new day now. So how can you think about something different? How can you even hand that sword over and say, okay, let's have a truthful conversation. Let's ask each other the hard questions. You know, let's get to the core of the matter, or the root of that spiritual energy. And we'll figure it out together. Don't overly worry about something before you're there. This is usually somebody who's really intelligent, but I'm getting spiritual intelligence with this. What's it upside down? Unfound focus. There's a lot of unfound, a lot of that is not knowing where to focus. So maybe that's where this reading is summing up to. What is the first thing you can focus on? If it is not another person, because you can't change another person, you can't make somebody feel a certain way, you can't even push somebody to grow or to heal faster than they are ready to. So how can you adjust your pace, be patient anywhere out there, but also with yourself? What is the first step you can do that expands your world, that makes your spirit feel extra sparkly today? And then how can you take action towards it? And if you don't know what that is, you need to maybe just sit still, or really be in that energy of allowing. And when it comes through, trust it. You're going to have something that's going to come through like an epiphany out of nowhere. Maybe you're going to even like wake up in the middle of the night. You know, if something comes through all of a sudden, write it down. Don't forget it by the morning, but take it past that ace, that beginning. So let's get you one more from the universe. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have it. Do I have anything that has a message? I don't. I'm gonna get it. We'll be right back. Hold on. Excited. I got you something totally different. I haven't used these in a long time. So I'm just gonna read you this message and leave you with the Power deck as an ending thing. I'm gonna get my readers on, get them ready to go. What is the last final message from the Power deck that would be the most impactful today? Destiny. We're going back to destiny. I'm gonna let you see this again. I'm also going to let you see this again. So destiny is the east. It's yellow. It's number 39. Your active power is the key to your destiny. I did see somebody playing their flute. I think I have the flute on too. That's cool, right? Like a sacred flute player, enticing your truth of spirit out of the light of day. Own your power, yeah, because you are made of power. And active power comes from a place of passion within your deepest being. It is an expression of your totality of who you are in the world, who you are becoming in this world. To find your active power is to live your dreams. So, what are your wildest dreams? What's something on your bucket list? What's something you've always wanted to do and you never stepped up to bat or gave something a go? What would you do if you could do anything? If it was limitless? If there was no blocks? If there were no naysayers? If it wasn't you talking yourself out of it? What would you do? Have you thought of it? Maybe that's what you need to sit down and really meditate on. Because it's very possible what you would want now might not be the same as what you thought you wanted before. What would you do if you could do anything? Discover what that is and then do it. It's telling you to just do it. Don't just sit there thinking about it or thinking about how you never did it or thinking about what you did and didn't work out. If that didn't work out, how can you adjust it and do it a different way? Or how can, I feel like I stuttered there, that was weird. Or how can you, I don't know, I heard rediscover something, but maybe it's even discovering something brand new you never even thought of before. Discover what that is and then do it. To find your power is to find your destiny. I'm going to let you see that. With this, I bid you adieu. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this reading was helpful for you. And I feel so thankful and blessed to have you be a part of my life. Thank you. I love you, and I'll see you soon.